It takes me a while to fall asleep. I was finally at that edge, guys. I was finally at that edge. Until someone comes knocking at the door. I go answer it. It so happens to be one of my mom's doctors. This is not the primary doctor. This is a different doctor. And I explained to him what was going on. And he informed me that he was the one that had the Hydrocodone redone. I was like, I'm like, why? I don't understand. He said that the first bottle was incorrect count. That there wasn't enough to last her for the whole month. I was like, oh, okay. She's supposed to take 2 a day. The first bottle had a 30 count, if I remember correctly. And the second bottle that I picked up has 60 tablets. So apparently she got a month and a half. Because there's an extra 30 anyway, so I don't know what's going on over there, over at the pharmacy, or who is doing what. Anyways, now that mystery has been solved. This is the same doctor that prescribes the temazepam. Anyways, he leaves, and I decided, okay, I'm now going to bed. I fall asleep, and I got woken up by a phone call by Bay Pines Pharmacy Supervisor. And this person, I think she tried to do a scare tactic on me or something like that. Didn't work. She told me that they were going to have to do the whole higher ups or the OG or something like the OC, or I don't know what she was talking about. She was talking about going to the higher ups and there was going to be an investigation or something like that. I'm like, go right ahead. Go right ahead. My mom has no history of this ever happening. So go right ahead. My mom has no history of drug abuse or anything of the sort. So, and even the police officer mentioned that. Anyways, and then she goes on and tells me that the person who filled out the hydrocodone put that prescription bottle in a tiny brown bag and put that tiny brown bag in another tiny brown bag with another prescription. Yeah, okay, right. So this is how I see it. Either that prescription bag is still on the shelf, that's one, or two, someone stole it. Most likely the person who supposedly filled it out. I talked to a couple people in the medical field and they all told me that they believe that that person stole it or somebody else stole it. But again, I'm still thinking the person who supposedly filled it out. Anyways, so she told me that crap and I'm like, whatever. Anyways, that conversation ended. I was like, okay, I'm going to sleep for another 30 minutes. Just 30 more minutes. I want to say about 3 minutes later. The VA, I'm assuming he's a VA police officer. The officer that I spoke to, I don't know if he was VA or state St. Pete police. I assume that he was I can't even talk. I assume that that was the St. Pete police, but I'm starting to lean towards more VA police. Anywho, so he called and he wanted more information, and it pretty much indicated he wasn't very sure what was going on. He sounded slightly confused. I had to repeat myself quite a few times. I don't blame him because I do have a hard time explaining things sometimes, especially when I am that tired. Again, anywho, he pretty much realized that I did not know anything about picking up the hydrocodone the day before because I was under the assumption that I was not allowed to get that because of the law. So even if they filled it out and put it in the bag, I had no idea. Anyways, so this is pretty much just logic. It doesn't make sense for me to go to the pharmacy the day before and being told, oh, apparently they gave me the hydrocodone. It doesn't make sense that if I already had the hydrocodone yesterday, why did I go over to my mom's primary doctor and ask for the primary doctor to have that hydrocodone filled a day before if I already had it? Just for me to show up the next day to get another bottle of hydrocodone. It makes no sense. Alright? I didn't get a bottle of hydrocodone yesterday whatsoever. There was no success in getting the primary doctor to fill it a day early. So obviously I had to show up today to get it. It just doesn't make sense. Not only that, the computer system would have flagged it. Do you guys see that calendar right there? I have it marked off for February the 1st. As you can see. You know why? Because that'll be the day that my mom's health insurance is active. No more VA nonsense. The only person who I have to deal with over at the VA will be her primary doctor, who my mom will be seeing maybe once or twice a year. Everything else will be civilian. I'll be dealing with the Walmart pharmacy, public pharmacy. I'm looking forward to that day. That'll be the day where I most likely will start crying with relief. I'll be going across the street, picking up my mom's prescriptions instead of relying on the mailing system and the VA sending out my mom's prescriptions on time. So again, logic. Also, I do recall that the officer, again, he was very respectful. I didn't have any problems with him besides him not talking to the two technicians that I spoke to yesterday. Anywho, he brought up that hydrocodone, people can get high off of it or sell it. You could take and throw away the whole selling idea. My mom does need the hydrocodone to keep her blood pressure down as well. Because again, same thing. If she's in pain or she's not getting enough sleep, her blood pressure goes up. So she's not going to give that up. My mom's in constant pain. So let me throw that whole thing out the door. But when it comes to getting high off of hydrocodone, my mom can't get high off of hydrocodone. She's been taking hydrocodone since early 20s, mid-20s, so she's been on that for years. Also, she's done cold turkey on hydrocodone, and she didn't have any withdrawals, which I was shocked about. No withdrawals whatsoever. Now, do you remember at the beginning of the vlog, I said that the VA technician from the pharmacy department said it was against the law to release a narcotic before it is due to be released? So let me get this straight. According to Bay Pines VA pharmacy supervisor, according to her, the technician filled out and released a prescription before it was due to be released. Oh, big problems there, because what I'm hearing now is, and actually it proves a lot, because I keep saying to people, the VA likes to make up their own rules and laws. So apparently the VA is above the law. That's all I gotta say on this matter. I also want to mention that when I talked to the technician about releasing that prescription a day early, I also gave her my mom's card and she said no, it wasn't possible anyway. So she already checked the computer system. So it just wasn't just random. She was already in the computer system. She saw my mom's prescriptions and the list of it. She was there because I was there as well to confirm that the temazepam was ready for me to pick up. Now, I don't know where this officer works from. I don't know if it's the St. Pete Police or the VA Police. I have no idea. But I've heard the stories about how corrupted the VA Police is. I don't know if that's true or not. I've actually met a few of them and they've been quite nice. So I've never had a problem whatsoever. But I was prepared and I did record everything. So I am well protected on that front. I'm done. I am just done. So I may have forgotten a couple things. I don't recall at the moment. If I do remember, I will let you guys know in the next vlog. I will keep you guys up to date on what is going on. So that'll be the end of this vlog. Thanks for watching. But before I end this vlog, if you have a story that's similar to the one that I am talking about, or any story for that matter, please put it in the comments below or email me. I would really like to hear what you have to say. Again, thanks for watching.